and I swear this shit feels special. I knew I was on different levels. OG told me never let another nigga out your dish. And if a nigga playing captain, the only thing left to do is off with his best. Ain't nothing.
This is actually a check-in from a previous conversation that we had with this brother before, who has made exceptional strides in his business. Everybody, please help me welcome back Mr. Christian Gilliard, owner and founder of Yall BOYZ LLC. What's going on, brother? How you doing tonight, man?
What's happening, everybody? Hello.
Oh, yeah, the boys said they had to spin the block on us.
The block come back, let you know what the recap was about, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, we definitely gonna get into it because you, since the last interview was in July, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
So since July, you done did some shit, bro. So we gotta chop it up, man. We gotta talk about it.
Yeah, I done made some things happen. Shit.
We'll get into it, bro. We'll definitely get into it. But before we do, just like we did with everybody else, just like we did in the previous one, real quick, just introduce yourself for the people again. So they know who you are, what you repping, and all that. Go ahead, introduce yourself to them, man.
What's happening? Greetings to the world of technology, the internet world, and everyone listening and watching. My name is Christian Gilliard, CEO, owner, and founder of Yall BOYZ LLC here in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. You can find me on Facebook at Yall BOYZ LLC, Instagram Yall BOYZ LLC. And if you're here in Elizabeth City, you can come check me out at 430 North Hughes Boulevard, right in the parking lot where Headlights is. I'm the little shack, the standalone shack that's in the parking lot. Come get you some good food, good conversation, great customer service. Yeah.
Oh shit! There you have it, man. There you have it. So we definitely gonna get to the big shit a little bit later, but real quick, we're gonna have a just a little recap because, like I said, this is your second time coming in, and we definitely appreciate you taking the time out once again. Like I said, spin the block on us and whatnot. But just to do a recap,
in the good way, you know, everybody knows.
Oh yeah. Come on, man.
Get out.
Come on, bro. You know, niggas ain't on that type of time, bro. Now, granted, you is in Elizabeth City, so that shit means something different down there nowadays. But
yeah,
but nah, you already know it's all love, man. But just to get back into a recap from the previous interview. So last interview we talked about where the name came from, as far as you being in the band. Shout out to ECSU Viking Pride, and also coming from the movie Life and how they kind of coincided with the name staying in your head, and you of course turning it into a business, to a brand. We talked about how although you are a self-taught chef, you also had plenty of help from different family members that helped you amplify your skills, especially in regards to Southern cooking and whatnot. We talked about, your work history, working at McDonald's in Elizabeth City, going to the beach, working at a couple different restaurants. We also talked about the freak accident that almost, shut everything down with the explosion in the restaurant and whatnot. So for those of y'all that want to check that out, make sure y'all tune into the first interview. I believe it's episode 4, season 1 of the B&U Business Spotlight. So y'all definitely check that out to learn about that. But continuing on with the recap, came back to Elizabeth City. I think you worked in 1 or 2 restaurants here. And then I remember at one point you were talking about, when we asked you, what do you see for the future of Yall BOYZ? Initially, you said you were looking or wanted to look into a food truck, and then getting an expansion of food trucks and whatnot. But God is good, right?
All the time.
God is good. So, I haven't personally been able to tell you, but I definitely want to tell you congratulations on your big accomplishment. Congratulations on opening your restaurant in Elizabeth City. I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you as a fellow Black man, as a fellow business owner. And I'm honestly excited for you, bro, to see how far it goes, how far your business goes, where you open up next. Whether it's another restaurant, food trucks, whatever the case. But of course, we'll get into the restaurant and you know, the journey of things and that nature. Before we do, I know with the previous interview, you had stated that at that time, I think in like a few months, you said you were going back to Maryland or going back to DC. And one of the things that you had mentioned, and I also saw that you actually did, was the merger with Lou in the Kitchen,
Yes,
catering company.
yes,
So
sir.
real quick, if you could just kind of talk about that experience before we get into, you know, like I said, your restaurant in Elizabeth City, just talk about that experience, how that played out, and, you know, everything that went down with that.
So shout out to my best friend, my brother from another mother, Louis Franklin, you guys. He has a food and catering business in the Washington, D.C., Maryland area as well, called Lou in the Kitchen. So if you're ever in that area, find him on Facebook, find him on Instagram, hit him up, go get you some good food from him as well. So a little background on that. My best friend, we was always talking about, man, bro, we need to collab. We need to come together. We need to do something.
That's what it's all about, man.
This one particular weekend, it was a family and friends event at our church there in in Maryland, Harvest United Ministries. And it was a homecoming. So he put together this idea and said, hey, bro, you know, let's come up, let's make it an all weekend event. So let's set up, we're gonna vend, you know, sell, you know, and do the thing. And then on Sunday, we're just gonna feed the church and the community and just ask for donations. And we did it. It was a success. It was fun. To this day, people are still asking, yo, Lou, when you and Christian gonna get back together and do it again? And he's just telling them it's coming. But a little bit about that, the merge. The merge. Everybody asks us, where did we come up with the name The Merge?
Talk about it, man.
Well, we're both band heads. We both marched in high school together, middle school together. Like I say, he's been my best friend since 7th grade. So I'm not even calling my best friend. That's my brother. But
hey, Taz the same way, man.
Hey, so you understand, man. You understand.
Yeah, for sure. 100.
But it went to the point where, you know, we just talking and kicking it, and I was listening to, everybody knows Jackson State, Sonic Boom of the South. If you are in the band world, or if you enjoy listening to Black College, HBCU, Jackson State, Sonic Boom of the South plays this song called Get Ready. Okay. And every year they have a battle with their upperclassmen versus the freshman class. And at the end of the battle, they merge together. And that's creating one now known as the Sonic Boom. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Man, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? What if we use that and do Yall BOYZ and Lou in the Kitchen and just put the merger in the middle? Because we're merging together. Both companies are coming together. You know what I'm saying? We do the battling via the internet. You know what I'm saying? He posts this, I post that. Let me see what you did today, bro. Oh, I did this. You know, just go back and forth, and it's all fun. Then when we came together and what brought it together was I was just listening to Get Ready. Jackson State plays this song by The Temptations. Get Ready. Everybody knows that song. Stapleton by The Temptations. I just kept listening. I kept listening. I was like, hey, bro, let's call it The Merge. And a lot of people that knew us, and once we posted it, all we saw was, dang, y'all some band heads. Y'all can't stay away from the band world. And now it's so catchy. It's so catchy. So that experience was so much fun. Again, the people enjoyed our food. A lot of people didn't know that me and Lewis could throw down like that. They see the pictures, they see the videos, they see the comments from everybody saying how they love the food. They see the different pictures again, like I said, in the plating. But to actually get a chance to taste the DC Southern style cooking along with the DC style of cooking together, you know, they enjoyed that, you know, and the only thing I keep hearing is, when are you guys going to do that again? So to my DMV family, it's coming. I promise you guys, me and Lewis will be teaming up again. Lou in the Kitchen and Yall BOYZ will be coming again. Elizabeth City, North Carolina, you guys be on the lookout, because he's coming here and we're going to team up together here. And I promise you guys will not be upset.
Oh shit, you heard it here first, man. Shit, I might have to pull up for that. You going to let me know in advance, bro, when that shit happening? Cause
Hey, look, we can throw the Dip King up in there. You know what I mean?
hey, look,
Listen,
hey,
just
you ain't saying
come
nothing but a
on,
word, bro.
come on,
You
man.
ain't saying nothing but a word. I'm all for collaboration, man. So it's whatever, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's gonna be so much fun. I'm excited about it. You know, we're planning it and we're putting the dates together. I'm super excited about it. He's excited. I'm excited. I just can't wait. I can't wait.
That's good, man. It's good for so many reasons. The fact that y'all got that history, like you said, since middle school, the fact that y'all still tight, the fact that y'all came up with this idea, especially both of y'all having that band background, and just that everything worked out, and the fact that y'all doing it again, it's special, man. That's the type of shit that you definitely gotta hold close. You feel me? So congratulations on that to both of y'all, and hopefully we can get him up here.
Oh
If
yes,
anything,
most
if you could
definitely.
put me in contact with him, definitely
Yes,
would love to talk to him as well.
most definitely. I most definitely will, man. I most definitely will. Again, Lewis is I have a wife, which is my better half. We all know that. But you know what I'm saying, on the guy side, that's my other half right there. You know what I mean? Keep me on a straight and narrow.
Hey, I feel you, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
feel you.
You know how they say they got that person on your shoulder. Hey, Chris, what you doing, man? Don't do that. And we got that feeling when something isn't right amongst each other as well. That's how close we are.
Yeah, fair enough, man. Well, shoot, let's continue on. So, you were in Maryland, but then you came back to Elizabeth City. What brought you back to Elizabeth City?
Okay, so the people, the love, the support, the community, the people. One thing I learned about Elizabeth City, you know what I'm saying, a lot of stuff may be happening here, but one thing about this city, it's small, but it's a tight community and they stick together. I may
For
be
real.
an outsider, you know what I mean, that worked my way in, but this place shows me nothing but the utmost love and the utmost respect, and I give it back to them. They love my family, they love my children, they love us all. And so I'm forever in debt and in gratitude to Elizabeth City, North Carolina. You guys help y'all boys get to where it is now, and I'm pretty sure you guys are going to help me keep surpassing what I've already started.
For sure, man. Hey, I mean, I'll be honest, bro. Aside, like you said before, aside from all the bullshit that's been going down in Elizabeth City, one thing I will say is that if you're doing something right and you on the right path, then those people, they will follow you.
Yeah.
Definitely, and I definitely want to shout out Elizabeth City as well. Anytime that I do come in town and let y'all know, hey, the Dip King taking orders and whatnot, y'all be placing those orders. So I can definitely um attest to that as well. So definitely big shouts out to Elizabeth City. Anybody that's doing something positive in Elizabeth City, anybody that's supporting positive shit that's going on in Elizabeth City, much love to you. That was actually going to be one of my questions, as far as you talking about the support, because of course you have the restaurant. So just kind of talk more about the support of being a black man with a black business and getting support from your own people to help you thrive with your business.
Um. So I'm gonna go back a little bit on you.
Come on with it.
So we all know April 21st, 2021, Andrew Brown was murdered here in Elizabeth City.
Mm-hmm.
Me being a black man, having black children, I didn't like that. You know what I mean? So I stood up. You know what I mean? I stood next toe to toe with some of my fellow brothers and sisters here in Elizabeth City. Definitely a shout out to Soul Catching News 7. You know, we stand toe to toe with each other, definitely side by side.
Most definitely.
And throughout the time of us protesting and marching and just doing these different things, this brother and his lovely wife, they came up with an idea called a community day. And they realized that Christian could cook. They heard I could cook. But you know, it's kind of different when seeing someone cook and actually tasting their food.
Most definitely.
So community day, it was like, hey bro, you know, you mind coming out and helping us out? Hey, I have no problem with it. Now, me on the hand, I wasn't looking to promote my business. I wasn't looking to get my business name out there or anything. I was just coming to give back to a community that I live in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So as people, you know, started tasting my food, it was like, oh my God, you know, you might got something on your hand, young man. What's the name of your business? And I said, well, name of my business called BOYZ Food and Catering. Again, like I said, I wasn't out there to promote
Right.
BOYZ and
Right.
anything of
It
that
wasn't like a
nature. I was
networking
just
thing.
out there again to give back to the community. And as more and more people started to intrigue, you know what I mean? Hey man, what else can you do? So I'm like, okay, well, I mean, since you asked, this is what I do. And they was like, wow, you know, so it was like, man, we need to find a way to get you into a food truck or get you somewhere. This. And I said, well, I'm working on it, you know, it's moving a little slow, but I'm working on it. From time to time, I'll sell food for my home and this and that. So the more and more I got into the movement, the more and more I started, you know, coming out into the community and helping out in the community and stuff like that, the more and more people wanted to know what my food tastes like when I decided to start selling dinners, you know, from my home is just where I started.
Mm-hmm.
They started tasting, and every time I decided to sell food, I had customers. You know, you got some ups and downs, you got some good and bad. Some people like some things, some people didn't like some things. But again, that didn't stop me. That just made me go back to the drawing board to fix what that one person may have not liked.
Exactly.
And we're gonna push forward now. I'm in a location because at once upon a time I got shut down by the health department for selling food out of my backyard. I had the entire setup: 3 fryers, a flat top grill, 2 flat top grills, a tent, everything you could possibly think of. I was in my backyard getting busy with it. You know what I mean? The hustle didn't stop me, but the health department did at that time. So I stopped for a while, and then I got a chance to get in this location that I'm in now. And once I put it out to the community that, hey, look, y'all boys is moving into a new location, the outpour, the support of the community was ridiculous. And I love it. People heard so much about me. So, you know, it's like what is it? Man, I heard that movie was real good. Well, let me go see what that movie is about. Now the box office is skyrocketing because everybody wants to know what this movie is about.
That word of mouth.
Exactly. And that's why I love Elizabeth City. When they say the country, internet is cool. But that word of mouth is a lot stronger than the internet. Especially with the elder generation around here. I get a lot of the elders, my elders, to come up and, you know, come and get food from me. They say, yeah, baby, we heard about you over here in this little shack right here. They told me your food was good. I want to contest to that. Hey, here you go. They order something. And if they don't order something, you know, I'm pretty known for my macaroni and cheese. Everybody likes my macaroni and cheese. So if I get people that come over or come up and they order something and they don't order the mac, I give them a taste and say, hey, look, taste my macaroni and cheese and tell me if you like it. So far, I've been a success.
Nice.
Far, I've been a success.
I'm about to say, hey, look, you know, people gonna be. That's one of the things people gonna be real critical about. So
listen. Black folk will let you know if your greens are not good, your macaroni and cheese isn't good, and something so simple as your fried chicken.
Oh yeah.
Them 3 things right there. Let me tell you this. I try my hardest not to become crucified to that cross. You know what I mean?
I'm about to say, look, you fuck up one, you fuck them all up.
Listen. What the little boy say, Linda, listen, man. I get scared when I get them tasting it, but because if anything, the elders are not gonna hold back from you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Your elders are gonna let you know if it ain't right. But for the most part, I think I maybe had maybe 1 or 2 people that may say they didn't like it. But that's okay. You're going to have that in this industry. And you cannot take that as like, oh, they don't like my food. Well, no. Okay, well, hopefully when you come back, I have something that you would like to taste on my menu that you will like. You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? So, but I appreciate you for trying this. But again, the love and support from my community is overbearing, man. I was scared. I don't know. I was scared. Getting in this building, the first thing I asked my wife, or the first thing I asked anybody that know me, man, you think they're gonna eat with me? You know what you can do. That's all I kept hearing. You know what you can do. You know what you love to do. And the one thing that they kept saying is, this isn't just a job for you. You love what you do. And when you love what you do, it speaks for your work. And I genuinely love cooking. I just love it. When I feel down, my wife, my kids, they'll tell you, I'll end up in the kitchen making a full course meal. Like I'm cooking for 10 or 15 people, and there's 5 of us in this house. So
you know, mess around and get on your nerves on purpose just for you to go throw down in the kitchen.
And sometimes I think they do that. I think they do that. But again, the community here has shown me so much love. That's why I make sure I try my hardest to give back to this community.
For sure. Well, on behalf of Elizabeth City, you know, even though I haven't had the privilege to try anything just yet, of course, I definitely will be down there. But nevertheless, on behalf of Elizabeth City, like I said, once again, we're proud of you. I'm proud of you personally to see your growth and how far you've come. Congratulations on the restaurant again. I actually got a question from my dad. And yeah, I don't know if you familiar with pro tent window tinting?
You said pro tent?
Yeah.
That they tent cars, of course.
Yeah. He
said
located.
Tell me where they're located.
He pretty much do it.
Does he got the yellow brick building?
Nah, he actually do it he got a shop at the crib.
Oh no, your dad came and tinted my window at the shop.
That's what I was just about to get to that, because he actually just texted me. He was like, yeah, he came out there like a few weeks ago to do some work out there.
Yeah, he tinted last month. Actually, he tinted my windows. I asked him what he was gonna charge me. He said, just fix me something to eat. I was like, cool. Gotcha.
I'm about to say my dad could throw down too. So if he gave you a good review on anything, then it's solidified, bro. But he definitely he wanted me to tell you that pro tent window tinting is behind you 100%. And he appreciates your business as well as what you're doing out here. Keep up the good work. But of course, with his question on display, with all the new spots opening up in Elizabeth City, how are you going to make your place stand out? I know your food is excellent because I've already tasted some.
That's a good question. That is a damn good question. For me, my food kind of stands out just a smidgen a little bit because I give you that taste of DC. So when you go to DC, a lot of people say you got to make sure you get you some mumbo sauce from the curry out. Now down here,
you talking about that last time.
Exactly. Down here, you guys call the curry out the Chinese spot. The difference between the Chinese spot and the curry out is I can go on the curry out and get American food on top of Chinese food at the same time. So that's the feel that I'm trying to bring here. We eat half smokes in DC, which is nothing but a sausage. You know what I'm saying? A good sausage. You guys call it sausage with peppers and onions. Another thing that's really going to stand out, my customer service. My customer service, man. Like, if it's something that I mess up or something that I don't do right, and if I can fix it, I promise you I'm gonna fix it. If I can get you to come back that same time to get it fixed, then cool. If not, I'm definitely gonna take your name down and we're going to make it over for you. Just give me the date and time that you're gonna come pick it up, and it'll be ready for you. I've done it already with a lady named Miss Brown. Miss Brown is a regular. She come. I do yak. Now, hear me out. I know yak is a Southern thing. At first, I was not going to do it.
Okay.
You was not going to see it on my menu. Was going to leave it there and let Southerners deal with it. So many people kept asking for it. So I said, you know what? If it's that good, forget it. We're going to try it out. We're going to throw it on the menu. But I mean, I get a lot more customers from these elders eating this yak. Then the younger generation is crazy. It's crazy. But for the most part, what's going to make me stand out here in Elizabeth City is my customer service. My drive to make sure that your experience with me is one that you'll never forget. So when you come to me, when you walk up to that window, you hearing that backyard bang, that backyard go-go bang, you know what I'm saying? Okay. That EU that you guys all know about, the do in the butt, Trouble Funk, Junkyard, CCB, TCB, TOB, XIB, New Impressions. These are all go-go bands from the Washington, D.C. area. Raw Image, I'm about to say New Image, Raw Image. So many different brands of bands that you would hear coming past my establishment. Because when you walk up to my establishment, yes, there's things on my menu that are Southern.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody likes a good hot meal. I don't care what you say. Everybody likes a good hot meal. But you're still going to get that feel of DC. You're going to walk up to that window and you're going to hear that, that socket. Okay. I just did this the other day for a gentleman. He ordered my 6-wing combo and he wanted double fried rice with it. So in DC, I know when I go home, I get hot sauce and mumbo sauce on my chicken. Make sure that salt and pepper up there and it's fried crispy. Hot sauce and mumbo sauce. And on that brown fried rice, you guys, we do not eat yellow fried rice. I don't know what that is. But we eat brown fried rice in Washington, D.C. We got a thing called combination fried rice. You know what I'm saying? You can get shrimp fried rice, chicken fried rice, beef fried rice, pork fried rice. And we throw that gravy and that mumbo sauce on top of that fried rice. Bossa. Bossa. Get some of that good egg foo young gravy and throw that mumbo sauce on top of it, man. It's good. It's real good. So, again, customer service and that feel of DC when you come down here. When you come see me.
For sure, man. Well, I mean, me personally, that's a good answer because I mean, even speaking from experience, of course, we both went to ECSU. So, I honestly wasn't on, the whole go-go band stuff and music and whatnot until I got to college. And we in Parties Club Williams, y'all got a whole section.
Yes, sir.
I got a whole section nonstop. And I mean, it be lit. So yeah. So I definitely as far as you bringing that DC culture, that DC music, that DC flavor to Elizabeth City, giving them something different, a different sound, a different look, a different feel, a different taste. Like you said with the mumbo sauce. We had Derek in here earlier. He said he's from DC. He can taste the mumbo wings. It's definitely authentic. And of course, we had our conversation before. We ain't gonna get too deep into it, but that authenticity, I feel like, is definitely gonna carry you. Like I said before with the previous interview, you would put us on mumbo sauce. We ain't never heard of that shit until we interviewed you. So just that alone is what makes you stand out on top of everything you just named. So like I said, I got faith in you, bro. Most definitely. One of the things I will say that stood out from afar, and I'm definitely want to try, sir, is I believe it's like lobster fried rice with hickory salmon. Yeah. I needs all that.
Hey, I was hoping I could skate past that, listen, that's something. Look, I'm not opposed to trying it out, throwing it on the menu and see how everybody like it. As a special. One night I was in a restaurant, me and the wife was closing down. And we was like, "Damn, I'm hungry. We'll eat." So we took a break, and I came back. I had some salmon, I had some lobster tails left in the freezer. And I took the fried rice, and I was like, chop down this lobster tail real quick and threw the lobster in the wok. I got a wok pan, people. Yes, a wok pan.
Oh
and I
shit!
threw it in there, threw the fried rice in there, hit that thing, dot, 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 dot. Took my little spoon and put it in a box, right? I gave that nice sear on that salmon and put that hickory bourbon glaze on top of that. It was actually good, man. I didn't have to add anything.
You better have me take a 3.5 hour trip that day, but
hey, look, listen. I didn't expect people to go crazy like that over that because that was just a meal that I made for me and my wife. You know what I'm saying? And people went crazy over that. Like, what the? And you can see the chunks. I know you guys can see the chunks of lobster in it.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm about to say because it's a difference between saying it and then actually seeing it in there. Like you could say it's because some people say lobster and it'd be like lobster flavored or lobster bisque or some shit like that. But nah, you can see the meat in it. So
yeah,
you got me. Now if it ain't on the menu, then that's cool. But I'm saying if you do and when you do, or if it's if it's a special request that I gotta make, then you let me know on the side or whatever. But I'm just saying that motherfucker stood out though.
Hey, look, the salmon was cooked to a T, right? The salmon was.
You said what?
The salmon was cooked to a T.
Oh, come on, man.
I'll try, man.
Come on.
It was good too, man. It was tender. I don't mean to tease y'all like that.
Look, I ain't even ate dinner yet, so you fucking with me right now.
Hey, look, that's like me when I log in, man. I see you with all the different dips. I say, yeah, that's good.
Man, I'm trying out here, man. I'm trying to. I gotta come with a new one, bro.
That cheese steak.
Yeah. And it was when that shit first dropped, it was a bestseller, bro. I mean, it's still pretty much a bestseller, and I feel like it's also something that, like I always say, I don't know anywhere else where you can get a Philly cheesesteak dip. And then the fact that I got a steak option and a chicken option, so you get chicken Philly or steak Philly.
And what's crazy? I do the chicken Philly subs and the chicken Philly fries. I get a lot of people asking, man, where's the beef? I say, well, I wouldn't mind doing beef, but I don't have enough requests for it.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't have enough. And in this industry, as you know, you do dips. You don't want to have too much product just sitting around and then goes bad and you don't use it. Fresh is always
definitely. Most definitely.
Fresh is always good.
Wasting money, wasting food.
You wonder why your food cost is through the roof.
Exactly. I learned that the first year. So definitely take my time nowadays. What's the name? Derek said we ready for tomorrow. What's happening tomorrow?
I'm opening. I had to shut down for the weekend, deal with the family, took care of some family issues.
Okay.
I appreciate Elizabeth City for all the love and support through that as well. We will be back open tomorrow at 11:30. 11:30.
Sure. Deshaun said, "Oh, y'all boys is working for all of the people we stand with. Anybody who believes everyone deserves a fair shake."
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, brethren. Yes, sir, brethren. You know I do, man.
For sure. And matter of fact, I was about to say, I think that's another thing that's gonna help you stand out is because you actually you in the community. So it's like you said before when you did the march for Andrew Brown and whatnot. You didn't do that for like networking purposes and whatnot. You did that, because it had to be done. It was meant to be done. Out of the goodness of your heart. So you somebody that's a part of this community, that's within the community. And now that's serving the community. So, I definitely feel like that's a part of the reason why people have your back is because they seen you, they know you, they know what you about, and that's definitely going to carry you a long way.
Yeah, man, I'm going to continue, even because my goal is to franchise y'all boys. But even if I started here and then we decide to leave Elizabeth City, but y'all boys is still here, I'm gonna always remember where the roots started of y'all boys.
For sure.
I'm always gonna come. DC is my home. They say my grandmother did this at a family reunion. She said, well, I'm from Washington, D.C. by way of Orangeburg, South Carolina. Well, I can say this now. We all know Chris is from Washington, D.C., but I'm from Elizabeth City by way of Washington, D.C.
Fair
And
enough,
the reason
man.
I say that is because when I came here at the age of 21 to Elizabeth City State University, I've spent majority of my adulthood years here. You know, and this city helped me grow into becoming a man. So, Elizabeth City, I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I really do.
For sure, man. And I feel the same way about Greensboro. Greensboro is the birthplace of the famous brand, let alone the Dip King. So, granted, I could have started in Elizabeth City at an earlier age, but God had different plans. The time wasn't right, and at the end of the day, I'm from Elizabeth City, but I'm forever grateful for Greensboro and how far they brought me as I try to move to Charlotte and whatnot and expand there. But I'll always be forever grateful for Greensboro and how far they've alone brought in the famous brand. So I definitely feel you on that.
Yeah.
One last question that I want to ask. Of course, it is Martin Luther King birthday and whatnot. So
his day, his birthday is the 15th.
Well, holiday. We'll say holiday. But real quick, because before we were talking about the support that you've been getting, especially from our community and whatnot. So real quick, just talk to me about MLK Day, and what does it mean to you? And I asked you this question because I honestly don't know where your answer gonna go, because I know how you can get. So I asked you this question.
I'm a very outspoken person, you know that.
I know how you can get, bro, but we all for it, man. We all for it.
Okay, cool. MLK Day, MLK himself. I'm very grateful. Put it that way. I'm gonna start with that. Grateful. My business, my life, everything I do stands on the back of anyone that lived during those times. The civil rights, anyone that's still around from that era, the Jim Crow era, and you survived it and you're standing strong. Oh my Jesus. I salute you. You're a hero, believe it or not. Dr. King is a hero. He's dead and gone, but he's a hero. We are in 2022. And a lot of those people back in those days who were so excited that he was murdered didn't think his name would live on this long. They didn't think that in 2022 we would still be listening to the famous "I Have a Dream" speech. They definitely didn't think that his children, some of his children that are still living, would still be going around continuing his legacy. They didn't think that they would put a statue on the Washington Memorial of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The same guy that they considered a troublemaker.
Come on, bro. Talk to him.
The same guy they said that he came into your city, your state, he was stirring up trouble. But in the words of John Lewis, he wasn't stirring up bad trouble. He's stirring up good trouble. So this day and any day of any African-American hero is very important to me. Blood, sweat, and tears were poured out into these people, and even into the group of people who marched with him that, some of the names of some of them we don't know. Those are heroes just as well. They laid down their life. Could you imagine being shot with a hose? The pressure from a hose? That's we used to go on the street and play with the fire hydrant and get behind it and push the water up just to get cool because it was so hot. But imagine a fire hydrant, a water hose being used to stop you, to tear you down. Dogs gnawing at you, getting beat, unconscious for just trying to get voting rights, just trying to see transparency, just trying to be looked at as an equal man. Let that see. Let that sit in and sink for a second. To
For
be
real.
looked at as an equal man. That today, and even himself, MLK himself. Yes, we have Mount Rushmore, and I know I'm about to make somebody mad when I say this.
Oh, come on now. Come on with it.
I definitely know I'm about to make somebody mad when I say this. Yes, we got the founding fathers on Mount Rushmore. But me personally, Dr. King should be on Mount Rushmore. Malcolm X should be on Mount Rushmore.
Come on.
Medgar Evers should be on Mount Rushmore. Fannie Lou Hamer should be on Mount Rushmore. Harriet Tubman should be on Mount Rushmore. I can continue on and on and on. But we all know America was built on our ancestors' backs.
Mm-hmm.
Again, like I said, I can continue on and on about this. But I'm going to make a lot of people upset. A lot of people upset. They might not talk to me.
Man, look. At the end of the
day, you can't run away from history. Like we got to, just like we had to learn the history of the Confederacy, the Civil Rights Movement. That's a part of history that you just can't take away. Unless, and I know this is, you asked me about MLK, but I want everybody to make sure that you guys are tuning in every Thursday to Women of the Movement. For those of you that don't know what that is the story of Mamie Till and Emmett Till. Emmett Till is the young boy who was murdered in Mississippi for allegedly whistling at a white woman who started the Civil Rights Movement. His death, his beating started the Civil Rights Movement. It initiated it. And then we led into the bus boycotts. But for y'all that have not tuned into that, you guys gotta go tune into that. That just came out, didn't it? Yes. And so far, me and my wife have watched all 3 episodes that have been played. When I mean, me and my wife was just talking about it last night. I said, man, Mamie Till, everybody screaming, women are so strong, and women are very strong. But Mamie Till, that's probably one of the strongest women I know. To have your son's brutal mutilate, oh my God, his body was just, you couldn't even recognize the young man. And she let that casket be open for everybody to see. So Dr. King, to me, is my hero. People can say what they want to say about him, but he's my hero. This day, any day dealing with history means a lot to me. And of course, everybody's like, well, Black History Month is February. And then after that, our race tend to just forget about it. Black History Month is every month for me.
Yeah. Ain't no question. What's understood ain't got to be explained.
Exactly. You guys got to remember, we were enslaved from the 1500s all the way up until Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation. And even till then, we were not legally still free until 2 years after he signed it. Because every plantation owner found a way to say, oh, well, you haven't paid your debt to me, so you still belong to me. So this is all I'm going to say for today, and to all my viewers or everybody that's watching this interview right now, this podcast. Get out and go vote. If you see a brother in the street, tell him you love him. You don't have to know him. Tell him you love him. Don't shun on him. Don't look down upon him. Tell him you love him. I've learned a lot over the years of me being away from home and seeing things from a different view. Witnessing racism myself. I grew up in Washington, D.C. Didn't have to deal with that. My school was all Black, not by choice. It just happened. I didn't go to school with Caucasian people until I got to college. And now I have a mixed group of friends. I have Caucasian friends. I have Spanish friends. I have Of course, everybody has black friends. But my wife jokes with me a lot and say, "Oh man, you racist. You racist." I ain't racist. And we laugh about it a lot. You know what I mean? We laugh about it a lot. I'm not racist. I just don't respect ignorance.
Exactly.
Whether you white, black, Puerto Rican, Chinese, or Haitian, I will not tolerate ignorance. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. So today, you guys, before the strike of midnight, I'm going to challenge everyone to tell at least one brother that they love him. One brother that they love him. And right now, I'm going to tell everybody that's watching, black, white, Puerto Rican, Chinese, or Haitian, I love you. I love you.
For sure, man. Well, let me go ahead and let you know I love you too, brother, man.
I love you.
I love you. We love you too, brother, man.
Everything that you guys are doing over there at BOYZ and the famous brand, man, I'm loving it.
Thank you, brother. That definitely means a lot. And once again, congratulations to how far you've come. Not just from July, but from day one. Congratulations to you. Much love, many blessings to your future endeavors and whatnot. Of course, you know, as soon as I'm on the way to town, I'm hitting you up, man. I'm gonna hit you up for sure. But
hey, look, man, let me know, man. We can pair them and do something, man. You know, I love it. One thing I want to try to do, and I hope a lot of my black entrepreneurs are watching that are local. I want us to come together and just do something for the community together. Don't look at it as you just say, "Oh man, I'm giving something away." This is your community, and the main thing that I tell people: you guys always want the community to come spend money with you. It's okay to invest back into the community that's keeping you afloat.
For sure.
You know what I mean? I promise you, the community will respect and love you more if you show that you care about them. And I definitely care about this community.
For sure. Well, before we close out, go ahead and plug yourself in once again. Where people can find you, contact you, location of your restaurant.
You can find me at BOYZ LLC on Facebook and Instagram. We are located at 430 North Hughes Boulevard in Elizabeth City, North Carolina. Zip code 27909. We are in the parking lot where Headlights Go-Go Bar is. We are the standalone shack. And if you have a pen and pencil, I want to give you our telephone number to the shop. It is 252-679-7014. Again, 252-679-7014. Our hours of operation. I know a lot of you guys call and ask about it, so I'm going to give it to you right here as well. And later on, I'll definitely make a post so you guys can just keep up with the hours of operation. Sundays and Monday, we are closed. Tuesday and Wednesday, we open from 11:30 a.m. till 9 p.m. Now, here's the big one. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we open at 5 p.m. until 3 a.m. I'm going to say that one more time. We open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 5 p.m. till 3 a.m. Your only options in Elizabeth City, besides myself, is Cookout, 7-Eleven, Cookout and 7-Eleven. Because McDonald's is no longer 24 hours like it used to be. So you can catch me all the way up to 3 o'clock, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Come see us, man. Come see us, please. Please. Again, the telephone number is 252-679-7014.
Shit, I was about to say we ain't even going to acknowledge 7-Eleven, but fuck Cookout. Shit, I'm pulling up on your ass.
Hey, listen, man. I made a post the other day. Yes. I'm looking at a message from Shaniqua Mitchell.
Oh yeah, that's my lady. Yeah, that's my lady right there.
Oh, that's your lady.
Yeah.
Till 3 a.m., Miss Mitchell.
Yeah. Next time we go to town, we pulling up on her, sweetheart.
Yes, I'm open until 3 a.m. I'm definitely open until 3 a.m. And I stand next to it. Sometimes you might see me leave because One thing about the business is you don't just want to sit there and just burn up electricity when you don't have
yeah.
So you'll catch us packing up at about 2:30. But if business is flowing, hey, we in there. We're gonna feed you. We're gonna feed you. So again, 5 p.m. to 3 a.m. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Closed Sundays and Mondays. 11:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, Chris, thank you once again for your time. Thank you for checking in with us with the Famous Brand with Black and Unfiltered. You know, you got support from both entities, 100%, as well as Elizabeth City as a community, pro tint, window tinting. And like I said, anytime you're doing something positive, you got the full support of the city. Hopefully we can definitely collaborate on some shit. I'm all for that. So hopefully we can go ahead and get that cracking. Make sure I'm gonna try that food. I might put that special request in, so just be on the lookout for that. but nevertheless, man, for real, thank you again for tuning in, for shedding light as you do, and just continue to grow and prosper, man. And like I said, we behind you 100%, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I'm behind you guys as well, man.
Oh shit, thank you. On that note, man, this concludes another BOYZ Famous Brand Business Spotlight. Of course, y'all already know me, Mr. Famous Brand himself. Get your dip with the Dip King, buffalo chicken dip, shrimp and crab dip, Philly cheesesteak dip. You already know, get your merch, get your fragrance. Check out my online store where you can make those purchases. Link is in my bio on Facebook, Darnell Famous Brown, as well as Instagram, Smooth D620. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube and the Black Tube channels, the Famous Brand. Also, any inquiries in regards to the Famous Brand, or if you want to be the next business spotlight, you can send your inquiries to the_famous_brand at yahoo.com. So we can talk about details and scheduling. Of course, this is a Black and Unfiltered entertainment production. So please, y'all already see that information flowing at the bottom of the screen. Make sure you follow Black and Unfiltered. Keep up with Black and Unfiltered. Listen to us anywhere that you listen to your favorite place to listen to podcasts. Google Black and Unfiltered. We gonna pop the fuck up. Quick shout out to Pooch Flair once again. But other than that, it's the Famous Brand. It's Black and Unfiltered. It's BOYZ LLC. And we out of here, man. Cut the tape. Cut the fucking tape.
Canadian County rags coming in. Niggas phony, all this cap ain't coming in. I done mud, look at where we came from. I'm just trying to send my stack to London. Everybody got their eyes on me. Hated niggas trying to slide on me. Made me gotta wipe my back every day. Hoping God keep his eyes on me. Nigga came straight from the projects. Gotta keep it on me, I marry my ratchet. And if I got 21 bands, I got 21 rounds. Gotta show my savage.